Hey guys, so we'll talk about the Chennai Super Kings team, and Chennai Super Kings are among the favorites to win this tournament. And yeah, we all know that Chennai Super Kings have Mahendra Singh Dhoni. They might have missed out on Suresh Raina, but I don't think it will be any sort of problem for the Chennai Super Kings team because that's what makes them special. They have a lot of options, and they are a balanced team.
Again, if you look at the Chennai Super Kings squad right now, if you look at the squad right now, they have each and every basis covered, and with the players they have brought, they have brought in. I know they are a little bit, old player, but they have a lot of experience, and they are all, well-known stars of this game. And if you look at the, all around this team, if you look at closely right now, you can see that they have covered each and every position, and they have backers for that position as well. So even if one of the players is injured or something happens, then they have another player who's ready of same caliber. What do you can say? Emphasis on the word same caliber, because again, if you look at the backup, the most of the teams prefer to go with someone who cannot, who can just barely play at that position or barely qualifies to play at that position. But they have all the players who are of good pedigree, and again they have a well-rounded team. I can say this whole formation. I have only seen CSK and MI, who are all well-rounded and well-balanced team. Other than that, I have not seen much teams who are that balanced as CSK are.
Exactly. That's the strong point for CSK, that they are balanced, and the other strong point for CSK is that they have a lot of experience in their camp. They also have a leader like MS Dhoni,
Mm.
who can turn anything, absolutely anything, into gold. So, talking about Chennai Super Kings team, like you said, they have a lot of players at each and every position. They also have players who can play at multiple positions.
Mm.
You have Ambati Raidu, who can bat at number three. He can bat at number four. He has opened, and he has done a good job opening the innings as well. So
Mm.
Mbati Raidu is that sort of player. You have Faf du Plessis who can open, who can bat at number three. So again, you are not going to miss
Mm.
someone like Suresh Raina. They have a young prospect like Ruturaj Gaikwad who can again open the innings and bat at number three. So players who can bat at multiple positions. They also have a finisher like MS Dhoni. And if MS Dhoni is not enough, they have someone like Dwayne Bravo.
Mm.
Even Jaddu can bat. And other than that, in the foreign all-rounder section, you have Shane Watson, and who can open the innings, who's batted down the order for RCB as well, so he can do that job as
Mm.
well. And Mitchell Santner is there as well, who is like the carbon copy of Ravindra Jadeja, who is a left-arm spinner and can bat as well. So each and every base for CSK is covered. And talking about their fast bowling unit, they have their death bowling
Mm.
sorted with the likes of Dwayne Bravo and Deepak Char as well. He was tested positive for coronavirus, but
Mm.
I'm sure he'll be fine when the tournament commences. So absolutely no problems at all for CSK. We'll move on towards the negatives, that is the weaknesses of the
Mm.
team, and the only weakness that I see is the fact that all their players are over 30 years old. Most of their players, that is their core,
Mm.
is over 30 years old. Maybe over 30, 34, 35 years old, and that's the kind of team they're selecting every year. They're picking out on players who are over 30 years old every time. So that's what I see is their negative
Mm.
point, that they're not probably thinking about the future of their team
Mm.
when you have a core like this. So that's the only small negative thing.
I think so. They are going with that started playing IPL in 2008. So they have remained. Yeah, they have they have not changed the core much, and those are the same players you see in Chennai Super Kings. But now I think so it's time to look above them, because again, once if we talk about Barcelona as well, I'm not comparing. I don't know if it's right to compare cricket and football or not. But if you look at that, it's both are clubs, and if you look at the Barcelona right now, they had one of the great players at that time who played at the top of the game and were winning absolutely everything. And after that, they were not able to fill that position, and they now, and we all know what the situation now going on with them. So I think so same can happen with Chennai Super Kings. Where they have all these players. It's good that cricketers can play up to the age of 40. Otherwise, they have just would have been that the same case would have been happened with them 40 years ago. But still, it's a good thing that the cricketers can play up to 40. But still, they have to look above them. They have to create some young players. I've seen, making Deepak Char is a good prospect for them. Shardul Thakur is also a good prospect for them.
Ruturaj Gaikwad as well.
Yes, again, but I think I have not seen Ruturaj Gaikwad play that much other than these two. So again, not going to Ruturaj Gaikwad. But they have to again create those more players. They have to bring in young players. They have to give them chances, and and they have one of the they have Dhoni. and they have, I think so, Stephen Fleming, who's I think so one of the good coach, and probably he might be try to try to coach the Indian side as well. But again, these are two of the greats. Virat Kohli was sorry, Dhoni is a good captain. You all know he's a very great captain. Stephen Fleming also was one of the great captain, of that New Zealand team. That achieved that lot of success. So again, under these, young players can prospect and they can be, well nourished. And so I think so that's the one of the key, they have to target, next maybe, I think so next year is not going to be a big IPL, next to next year, they have to get these young players in the squad, because again, you cannot win IPL, consistently. If you want to, what you can say, celebrate success or long-term success, then you have to get those young players in, and you have to, make them as a core part of this team.
Exactly. That's what is with CSK. I remember Dwayne Bravo saying that 40 is the new 30. So if he thinks playing such players of age 35 and over is fine. So it's fine for them. But there's also one good thing in it, that they have a lot of mentors. They have mentors in form of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Bravo, mentors for all sorts of positions. So that's one good thing. But like you said, yeah, they have a lot of work to do in future, and they do have a few players. They have Ruturaj Gaikwad, Deepak Jain, like you said. Sam Curran is a foreign young prospect, so they have a few players, but they have a lot of work to do as far as future is concerned. And since we are talking about this IPL, there's little or very less negativity or weakness in their team. So that's what I'd like to say. And moving on towards the next, yeah, I'll like to say that negativity is not the right word, but weakness I should have been saying.
Small part of, if we can say, it has, the बहुत सारे आम है, लेकिन आम में एक सड़ा हुआ आम है, तो मतलब अभी प्रॉब्लम नहीं दे रहा, लेकिन in future, that can cause a problem.
Exactly, that might be problem. Yeah, like I said, lot of work to do for their selection.
So what is your starting line for this season for CSK?
Yeah, like I said, they have a lot of options. So the best I could make is here. They'll start with Watson, and Raidu might open for them. I don't see Murali Vijay playing, but and Raidu can open the innings. He's opened the innings for CSK back in 2018. So Watson and Raidu are my openers, and I'll have Ruturaj Gaikwad at 3. I feel he's a young prospect. He should get a few chances, at least 7 to 8 games. I know their coach and all these people are saying that he might get a go. So Ruturaj Gaikwad I have at 3. And you have many options at 4, but I'll go with Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Dhoni at 4, Kedar Jadhav at 5, Bravo at 6. So you have that lower middle order and middle order covered with all these players. Mahendra Singh Dhoni can bat down the order as well if the situation asks. And he can bat up the order as well. So and then you have Sam Curran and Ravindra Jadeja. So they have a deep batting lineup. And I've heard someone say Sam Curran should bat at number 3. But yeah, that can happen.
That's a bit much.
Yeah, exactly. But that would hamper Ruturaj Gaikwad and Raidu's position as well. So I'll keep him down the order only. And other than that, you have the bowlers. So Chahar Tahir and Shardul Thakur. So that is my 11. But apart from this 11, they have a lot of options. They have Pav du Plessis who can open as well. Murali Vijay can open. Ruturaj Gaikwad can open. Raidu can open. So many openers. And these guys can bat in the middle order as well. Raidu can bat at 4. Raidu can bat at 3. Pav du Plessis at 3. Watson might not play down the order, but he can definitely bat down the order.
You can say it's a versatile team. Many players can play at many positions, which is again a good thing. So I've got my starting 11 right now. I've gone with Watson because again he's one of the great players. And if Watson, I've gone with Murali Vijay because again when Raina is not there, Raina was fixated at number 3. But now he's gone. They need to look for someone. Look for an Indian player who can bat top that order. So I've gone for Murali Vijay right now. Watson and Murali Vijay opening. I've got number 3 as Pav du Plessis. Again, he can bat at number 3. And if he doesn't play well, then he can move out Vijay and put Pav du Plessis and get in another player like Ruturaj Gaikwad, as you said. So again, that can be happen. At 4, I've gone with Raidu. Again, he is solid at number 4. So I don't think they should change it. I've gone MS Dhoni for 5. Again, it depends on the situation. If he gets fall early, and they can send in Kedar Jadhav, who I've got at number 6. So again, MS Dhoni, Kedar Jadhav can interchange. 7, I've gone with Jadeja. 8 is my Bravo because again Bravo can bat and I can bowl as well. I've gone with Tahir, and if Tahir doesn't play, they can put Piyush Chawla in and they can get a fast bowler. So right now I've gone with 2 Indian fast bowlers, that is Deepak Chahar and Shardul Thakur. But again, as I said, if Iman Tahir doesn't play, then they can put in Piyush Chawla and they can play Lungi and Giri or maybe Josh Hazlewood. And I've seen, Spain has been always the strength of CSK. They have also good for bowlers, but I've seen, Spain is one of the, strength of CSK. So again, I prefer, them playing two or three spinners at each game. Maybe not three spinners, but they can play two
Maybe
spinners at each game.
minimum two, correct.
So again, so I've gone with this lineup. So yeah, coming on, what are your young players to watch out for?
CSK have a lot of young prospect. I'll go with Ruturaj Gaikwad and Sam Curran. Sam Curran is an established young player. I won't talk much about him. I'll talk about Ruturaj Gaikwad. Last season he could not play, but this season definitely he'll have a go, and he might do well as well. Yeah, so Sam Curran is my young player to watch out for. I'll talk about CSK bowlers. Sam Curran is playing the England Australia series, so he might not be available for CSK for the first few games. And CSK are playing the first game a little late, I guess, due to COVID-19 and all that.
I think so. Schedule is due to release tomorrow. I think
Tomorrow,
schedule
yeah.
will
So
come at 5.
I personally feel that CSK might have their game a little late, but no matter what, Sam Curran might miss a few games. So instead of Sam Curran, Lungi Ngidi might have a go. And again, he's another young player, a young great talent. So and other than that, they have Deepak Char as their bowling unit. And talking about their spin options, I saw CSK getting Piyush Chawla, the leg spinner. So you have Piyush Chawla and you have an experienced Harbhajan Singh. So there's a lot of options for CSK in bowling as well. And yeah, like you said, they are versatile players, and even the bowlers are there who can bowl at any someone
Any
like
part of any part of the innings.
Harbhajan can bowl in the middle. Harbhajan can bowl in the starting. I might not see Harbhajan bowling in the death, but when you have middle and the first starting overs sorted, then you don't need someone like him to bowl at the death. And even Piyush Chawla can bowl in the middle, and he might start the innings as well. Just after the power play and all. So yeah, a lot of bowling options as well.
So who do you think is the X factor? Because I've seen the team. I cannot pick out any X factor because all of them are the winners and all of them are champions in their right. I cannot pick out any X factor. Do you have the same problem, or do you have picked out a
See, CSK team, like I said, they have a lot of experienced and bankable players and tested players. Like I'll use the word tested. The players who have played for them for so many years, so it might be difficult for me to choose an X factor. So I'll go with Ruturaj Gaikwad again. The young player to watch out for is going to be an X factor for CSK team, because if he does well, then they have their future sorted as well. So a lot depends on him.
Maybe you can say that the situation that is going on with CSK right now with that line and all, we don't know what the situation is, but that can cause a rift among players, because morale is a so high thing. If we are going to tournament, tournament is almost 2 months long. You have to play 15-16 matches, and you need that morale, and right now everyone is under constant watch, or you can say congested in a school of place, in that bio bubble. They cannot roam out. They cannot freely move around. So do you think team morale is going to be an important thing for this? And if that situation gets worse, then that might affect the situation.
I heard their CEO or someone say that they've talked with MS Dhoni, and MS Dhoni looked very calm, and that is providing high morale to the other members of the team. So with someone like MS Dhoni, who is unshaked by everything that's happened, and since that is giving the other players confidence, so I don't think morale is an issue for CSK team, because when you have someone like MS Dhoni who takes each and every he has everything sorted. He does everything well. So when you have a leader like that, then I don't think there should be a problem, because you are as good as your leader. Your team is as good as your leader. So I don't think there's going to be a problem about that. And talking about Suresh Raina issue, there have been a lot of rumors regarding Suresh Raina. Someone saying that he's fought with the staff due to bad room service and all that, and someone saying that something's happened to his family in Jammu and Kashmir. So those are a few issues, and there's a lot of rumors going on. So I'm sure everyone are confused. So I personally would not like to say anything regarding that. And like you said, morale should be high, and it definitely is.
Again, if you have a great leader like someone leading from the front, who is not unstraight. Again, अगर आपका leader अच्छा हो तो आप भी अच्छे होते हो. Team also goes well. So what are your thoughts on CSK? Is it this or this?
CSK will definitely go to the playoffs, and I'm sure they might even play the finals and win them. So yeah, CSK is always this.
I think so. That was not the question. I think so. I should have rephrased the question. Can CSK win the title this time?
Definitely, they have those players who can win the game from anywhere. You've seen last year CSK played against Rajasthan Royals when Royals were about to win, but MS Dhoni, just out of nowhere smashed the bowlers out of the park. He was playing very sensibly. Someone like Jofra Archer, when someone like Jofra Archer was bowling, Dhoni was picking singles and doubles. But the moment Jaydev Unadkat and all these guys came, Dhoni started smacking them out of the park. So when you have someone like Dhoni who plays so sensibly, then CSK definitely might be the favorites to win on the IPL title, but they'll have problems when they are facing Mumbai Indians, because Mumbai Indians have got the antidote of CSK, I'll say.
Yeah, they have that serum that they inject, and they have defeated Chennai Super Kings 4 times last season.
Four times
So
last
again,
season.
they would be
So,
CSK would be keenly eager to defeat them right now. And I personally think they can definitely make the playoffs. The top two is just theirs to take. And again, if you look at the Chennai Super Kings, if they are able to they get past that Mumbai Indians squad, then I think so there is no one stopping them winning the title. So yeah, that's it. We all have for the today's video. Amar, I would like you to end the video.
yeah, like he said, that's what we have for you in this video. Make sure you hit the like button and follow us on Instagram. See.